Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for coming to this presentation, and let me introduce myself and my partner. My name is Asyifa Zafira Audinaa, and my partner is Farah Amalia. In this presentation, we will show our group report result about the impact of thrifting clothes in Indonesia to attain the Sustainable Development Goal targets. Here our vision is the establishment of a thrift shop is intended to reduce the production of fashion waste and raise public awareness of the importance of sustainable living. Value proposition is consists of two, customer profile and value map. Customer profile will describe customer jobs, pains, and gains. Customer jobs, thrifting is intended for all circles of society, whether low, middle, or high income. Customers who do thrifting want clothes at more affordable prices because the quality of these thrifting clothes is still in a condition that is suitable for use. Customer pains, the problem faced by consumers is the price of thrifting, which is not in accordance with the condition of the clothes and the low level of hygiene of thrifting clothes because bacteria are still found in thrifting clothes that can endanger human health. Customer gains, the advantage that will be obtained by the customer is a more affordable cost to get branded clothes or imported clothes. Then customers also get unique, vintage, and old kind of clothes. In value map will describe products and service, also pain relievers. The products that customers will get are unique products, but also with various choices. For the market segmentation, thrifting is aimed at all groups, both teenagers and adults. Pain relievers, the customer's challenge is a lack of funds to purchase new goods from the store at a relatively high price, especially if we purchase clothing from well-known brands. As a result, thrift stores are a valuable option for purchasing high-quality clothing at a lower cost. Furthermore, the thrift store purpose is to sell out of season and discontinued clothing. The problem from this topic is nowadays fashion waste is more concerning than any waste in Indonesia. As one of the largest industries in the country, fashion contributes the second largest gas emission and water pollution after the oil industry in its production. So, the idea of thrifting is one of the alternative methods to reduce fashion waste. And for the next slide, will be continued by Farah Amalia.
Okay, so in this slide, we will talk about our target market of our thrift store. First, the segmentation variables of markets are age, gender, educational level, clothes type, income level, and price sensitivity of customers. Thus, the outcome of that segmentation variables produce two market segmentations. The first market segmentations are youth females and males. Their clothes types are outgoing clothes or sportswear. They are a college student, their income level is from middle income family, and they have high price sensitivity. The second market segmentations are adults, females, and males. Their clothes type is casual, they are a professionals, their income level is low income family, and they have a high price sensitivity. Next, the solution of the problem, which Asyifa mentioned earlier, is that our action to save the environment is by doing sustainable living. One of acts that we can do is thrifting. Thrifting is buying second-hand clothing with a good condition and prices. By doing thrifting, we can reduce fashion waste and help the planet from global warming. In this way, thrifting is the ultimate way to live out the reduce, reuse, and recycle model. Next, we move on to the business model canvas. There are 9 categories of business model. First, value proposition. In value proposition, we have affordable prices, products vary, sustainable lifestyle, and famous brand products. Next, customer segments. As mentioned in sub-value proposition canvas, target consumers for thrifting can be from all ages, genders, individual characteristics, characteristics and hobbies. Then, customer relationship. There are many ways to approach customers in the world of thrifting. We can do thrifting in offline stores and online stores. According to data, there are already a lot of thrift shops in social media like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We can do marketing with ad services on social media and create interesting content in it. In addition, if we want to create thrift shops in an offline store, then we can create a bazaar or event where there are several thrift shops in one event. Next, the fourth is channels. We can interact with consumers online and offline. There are so many channels that we can use for presenting thrifting business. It can be on social media, marketplace, offline market, and etc. Next, we have key activities. Business activities that are in the thrifting business are creating content that can attract consumers to buy used clothes for sale, such as the content helping environment by only doing thrifting at our shops. Or if you do thrifting online, you can photoshoot clothes in an interesting and different way. After that, we have key resources. When choosing an offline store, you will need places to rent, clothes racks, vehicles, computers, or devices that can be used to record sales. Meanwhile, when choosing an online store, you will need a computer or any device to promote your thrift store, internet, camera to make your clothes more attractive, and a device to record sales. Then, key partners. In key partners, there are suppliers of products from abroad and courier service between goods. Next, we talk about cost structure. In cost structure, we have several points. There are shop rental expenses, photoshoot rent expense, in-store property rent prices, store utility prices, and employee salary. The last one is revenue streams. In revenue streams, the source of income comes from sales. Now we have traction roadmap. As you can see in that chart, our revenue from 2020 was 120 million. Next, the revenue from 2021 was 180 million, and we assume that we are going to make revenue in this year, which 2022 is approximately 260 million. Next, we have marketing and sales strategy. The marketing strategy will generally focus on word of mouth and digital marketing. The word of mouth strategy starts with the closest people who can be contacted, such as relatives, friends, and acquaintances, while the digital marketing strategy is aimed at people who come from social media by optimizing content on social media and using paid advertising. Paid advertising here will be narrowed down to social media advertising and influencer marketing. And the next slide will be discussed with Asyifa, Zafira again.
Our team is headed by CEO and consists by 3 managers, which is store manager, finance manager, and marketing manager. Store manager leads the store crews and clothes collector. Meanwhile, finance manager leads accounts, purchasing, and finance. And marketing manager leads sales and customer service. For financials, we spend on fixed and variable cost, also startup cost. In fixed cost, we spend with the rent expense for the clothes shops, utility costs, and wages and salaries expense for the crew. In variable costs, we spend with thrift products from supplier, freight in and out, and commission from sales. Meanwhile, in startup costs, we spend in insurance, licensing and permits, office supplies, payroll, marketing costs, and utilities. We do a profile competitor analysis, and here are our 2 competitors, Thrifted by Raina and Ruby Sweater. They both have same target audience, which is women ages 17 to 30, But Thrifted by Raina has value proportion by giving their customer a free gift for purchasing many products. Meanwhile, Raby Sweater giving the same-day delivery service for all weekday order. And they have the same market position. In competitive advantage, Thrifted by Raina is giving preference OOTD from the product that they sell, while Raby Sweater has fastest delivery and good quality. In marketing content, Thrifted by Raina use influencer endorse for promoting their product, meanwhile Raby Sweater is promoting their product on social media. Last, for the price range, Thrifted by Raina is more cheaper than Raby Sweater. It's about 60,000 to 100,000 rupiah, while Raby Sweater is from 70,000 to 120,000. From this table, our opinion is with a little different price, Raby Sweater is giving more good service more than Thrifted by Raina. But Thrifted by Raina marketing strategy is more attract customer because influencer has so many followers to increase the shop engagement. That's all about our presentation. Thank you for your great attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.